Hello, beautiful people. It is April 2025. I'm the Lady of the Throne, Divine Astrology, where God dwells within me as me. And I am here today to bring to you your spiritual guidance for the entire month. In this month, April, welcome to spring, because this is the time of the year where it's the prettiest, most beautiful time for the earth. All of the beautiful, colorful flowers and all of the kids are out enjoying the outdoors. It's really amazing. Springtime is awesome. And I hope that you're just as optimistic about spring as I am. I wish everyone the best all of the time. So let's talk about what's coming up for April. April, we have 2 moon events. As always, we have a full moon happening in Libra around the 12th of the month, and we have a new moon in Taurus around the 27th of April. So with this full moon, being that it is in Libra, you know that Libra is the zodiac sign connected to balance, partnerships, marriages, contracts, and just a whole lot of business. Okay, so Libra also has a creative side and artistic, expressive side as well. Now, being that it is in its polar opposite sign, Aries, what this full moon is going to call a lot of people to release are those judgments. Release the judgments towards yourself about how powerful you are or can be. Release those judgments about yourself when it comes to, are you a suitable partner for love or for marriage? Or don't be so hard on yourself in your marriages, in your relationships. It's going to be a time where, with this beautiful spring action energy coming through in April, remember, Aries is the season that this is occurring in. And because Aries is a very fiery and passionate sign, it is going to want to push people into deeper commitments, deeper partnerships, deeper contracts and commitments to certain things and certain people in their lives. It is a relationship balancing time. And what the zodiac sign of Aries likes to do is be passionate and be loyal to what it is or who it is that they are dealing with, or whatever it is that they are involved in, especially creative pursuits, especially business, and especially those long-term committed relationships. So just remember that around this time. As you move along the month, you're at the end of the month, and by the time that comes in, around the 27th, the new moon in Taurus comes in. So what the new moon in Taurus is going to bring in is stability and structure to those plans that were created around the full moon. So if you successfully got through releasing those judgments against your own self about making commitments and making making more stable decisions, making more grounding decisions, if you were able to get through the very supercharged energy of the full moon in Libra, then by the time you get to the sign of Taurus, you should feel pretty stable with your decision. You should feel pretty grounded and structured within yourself about whatever it is that you've been working on. So it's very, very stabilizing. Also, I want to tell you about this too. It's no coincidence that this is a time where you want to start balancing things out in your love relationships, because both Libra and Taurus are Venus. They are under the influence of Venus. So we have Aries season, this huge Venus Venusian energy coming through, and all of this passion coming forward from the sign of Aries, who is loyal and committed and fight for what they want and who they want, and they are determined to make it last forever. So there is just a lot of drive, ambition, and so much being put into relationships and partnerships at this time. So I see a whole lot of positive love energy coming through, for every zodiac sign. Now, let's get into your zodiac sign and let's talk about your month. Gemini. Let's get your messages for April 2025. Gemini, your general message, it says something about help is on the way. For some of you, you may find yourself dealing with a situation in April that may have you right in the middle of it. I keep seeing that you're right in the middle of something. You are in a very rough spot because you are the person that is at the core or at the center, at the base, or at the source of something. Okay, you're right in the middle. And this could be some type of dispute between two people that you know, and you're like that third wheel involved in it, but you're in the middle. You're the middleman, or you're the person that's like trapped or stuck in between a situation. Maybe you got involved in it, or some people made you involved in something, but you have some type of help on the way in April about whatever this is. You may have someone who is trying to assist you with this situation to help you out. And it seems like you're kind of caught up in something. It could be anything, like literally anything. It could be something going on in your love life, something going on in family, something going on at work, something going on with kids, something going on with whatever. It could be in any area of your life. Every Gemini is going to be different, and this is going to occur in different ways. But I do see that you have some type of huge responsibility that just fell in your lap. And this is a responsibility that you are not used to. You're not used to having to be the person in this type of position. And I think you are going to be the only one, though, that has the ability or the know-how in the situation. You may have a friend or some type of mediator, or maybe possibly some wise counsel to help you figure this out. Or you may need to hire someone to help you figure it out. You may feel like you got involved in something that you should have never gotten involved in. Or maybe you just, like I said, the responsibility could have come to you without your consent, or could have been, just a situation where you just didn't realize what was going on. I think your approach to this situation in April is to be considered very carefully, because it is something new. You're also needing to be more open, charismatic, and social in order to get things to be carried out the right way that you want it to be, or that you desire for it to be, in order to make it all happen perfectly the way you imagine. It may be kind of hard for you guys to carry something out, or to make sure something goes the way that you want it to go, because you're in the middle of something. I don't know, it could be some love drama, work drama, like I said, family drama, children drama. I mean, it's just something you're just like in between a situation, but you want it to go in your favor. Everybody else doesn't really matter. I feel like you just want things to work out for yourself. You're going to need to work very closely with whoever this person is that's going to be coming into your life to assist you. You're going to need to be able to work very closely with this person in a one-on-one way in order for this to be carried out the way that you want it to be. You don't need a crowd. You're not going to need a group of people involved. This is going to be you taking charge of the situation by getting help for you to do it. And I think you're going to get like another person to come along with you, or to assist you with carrying out this plan that you have, or this thing that you want to do. But it seems to be very discreet. I don't know why I feel like this is about love. I just kind of feel like it's about this more than anything. But like I said, it can be in any area. It could be business, whatever. But it just feels like you're trying to pull something off, but you're like there's two other sides, like there's another person and then another person, and you're the third person or something like that. And it's like, okay, this is a lot going on, but I'm like right in the middle of it. And I think you're just trying to work something out here. I don't know if it's third party situations or something that you want to happen in your favor, and you just, is up to you to make it happen, is what I'm getting. There's going to be a lot of conflict around this, and that's what I want you to know. The number 6 showed up as well, because number 6 in numerology refers to unconditional love, healing, motherhood, health in any kind of way. So this may have something to do with those areas for some of you that I named. It could have something to do with things like that. Or you could be born in June. That's the 6th month. You could be a June Gemini, or you could be born on the 6th day, or you may have a life path 6, or you may be someone else. The person involved may be a life path 6. So I'm just getting a lot of information when it comes to that number, but there's some type of conflict around this area for you. It's like hostility or jealousy from people, because maybe people are jealous of you because you're like the one involved in a situation or in the middle of a situation, and maybe there's other parties involved that are jealous of you, or maybe it's a stubbornness, some type of aggression, people provoking fear in another person. Maybe it's you provoking fear in people provoking you. It's competitive vibes. It's highly competitive. It feels like you're in some type of competition to attain something, to get some type of goal achieved. But it's a lot of hostility around this. It's a lot of conflict going on. So there's going to be a lot of talk around town about what's going on, because the situation is highly controversial. There's a lot of controversy involved in this situation. I don't know if this is some type of, like I said, it could be big business talks, like, you and other people, when it comes to taking care of major plans and major carrying things out. For some of you, for others of you, this has to do with some type of love relationship fiasco, scandal, triangle type of situation where there's like other people involved and you're like in the middle of it, and it's like ruckus and chaos and conflict around this whole thing. Or this is like your kids arguing and there's this huge fight, and it really is something going on here where you're like trapped in the middle and you don't know what to do, because you never had to deal with a situation like this. And I think that in the month of April, you're getting to a point where you're starting to see something clearly, and you're starting to realize that you're not going to be able to just do it on your own, or deal with this on your own, because you're like stuck in the middle of something that's going on. All right, a lot of people are going to be talking about the role that you play in the situation, whether it's good or bad. A lot of people are going to be having their opinions about you, having their opinions about the other parties involved. And I think you're just like, you know what, I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with this. So it's something like that that's going on in any area of your life for the month of April. And that's your prophecy. That's what I have. That's what I see coming up. I wish you all the best. God bless.